Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Karina here with another video. So this one is a little bit different from what I normally do. This is going to be a review on the ColourPop Pretty Fresh new tinted moisturizer as well as the new concealer. So if you're interested, continue watching. Let's jump right into it. I'm just gonna walk you through each of the products that I use. Everything will be listed below. And as I mentioned in the intro, you're gonna see half of the face foundation route, half the face tinted moisturizer route. So I just moisturized my lips with the Agave mask from Bite. I really love this stuff. It's great for a girl with dry skin, dry lips, dry everything. So that's what I do. If at any point you see my nails in this video, just know that like I'm redoing them today. So like there's some missing ones and I just don't want you to judge me. So yeah. Okay, so then I'm just gonna go in with a primer. I'm gonna use hydrating things for the full face just because it's a hydrating tinted moisturizer. So you know you want to use a hydrating type of primer to go with it. So I'm using the E.L.F. Jelly Pop Dewy Primer. I just got this finally. Like I wasn't able to get it anywhere. Living in Canada sucks. It actually really does feel like that Milk Grip Primer. People were not, they were lying still. And that grip primer is expensive. So this was $10 on Ulta. So if you have a chance, I need to grab that. Okay, so first side I'm going to do is more the foundation route. So basically what I'm using is the Fit Me loose powder in medium deep. I lied, in dark. And I usually just go in and using the wrong thing. Alright, so I'm just going to go in and use that. So this half has the loose powder and then this half doesn't. So as you can see, there's a little bit more blemishes on this side. This side, ooh, has a little bit more coverage. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna cover that up and I'm gonna go in with the product. So again, hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer. A lot comes out in a pump, so you'll see. It's a pretty big pump and it's pretty liquidy. All right, so I'm just gonna take my sponge and go in as it says to do. I guess I can do both sides. I'm gonna go on the foundation side first. I feel like one pump can do half of the face. It's a little bit on the red side. Don't know if you guys can see. But I don't mind. So it is very sheer. It is very sheer. I can still see the blemishes even on top of the loose powder. So you can see one half. Wow, it's a really nice match though. So I'm gonna go in and do the other side. You're gonna need another pump. I'm kind of feeling this. It feels so lightweight, like you're not even wearing anything. And I like, kind of like this. Okay, and then this is gonna be on the side with no foundation, with no setting powder. Definitely feels different. And there is the pump. And this is the other side. So, I mean, this one definitely has more coverage, obviously. Speaking to my, like, to you like an idiot, but this is basically what it, I don't want to go into the sun too much so you guys can see, but this is what it looks like on the foundation prep side, and this is just the pure tinted moisturizer on this side. So loose powder on the side, no loose powder on the side, right? Straight down the half, this side looks a little, bit more red in my opinion, and this side is a little bit more neutral and like matching to my skin, if that makes sense. So next up we're going to go in with the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer under the eyes. This one I tried to ballpark as well. It's a little bright. It says this is dark. This is in the color Dark 170N. So here it is. This isn't color Dark. It's so light, but whatever. We're gonna make it work. I'm going to mix this, unfortunately, because it's just too light. I don't even know why I'm doing all this, because it's not even one of those types of beats. I'm gonna go in so you can kind of see, like, it's it's a little light. So I'm just gonna go in with my Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in very dark, just to darken it because it's too light. Okay, so I've added some like more neutral brown. I should have just used the other, yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna let that sit because it's a lot of liquids that are moving around. What else was I gonna do? I will go in and do my, I don't even call this bronzing because technically it's like my skin color, but I'm gonna try anyways. So, alright, so I'm back. This is kind of what it looks like blended out. Obviously I'm gonna blend these two together. Again, the color was a little bright. I would go back in with a darker one, like my darker concealer again, but nobody got time for that. So I'm just taking some setting powder and I'm usually very gentle or light-handed with that because it usually kind of just blend it onto my skin. Okay, so typically now is when I go with the Brontour, but I've already done it, so I'm just gonna quickly touch it up a little bit. I don't want to add too much. It's surprising that it actually does something. Surprised. So usually I just use this color, but I've been noticing I kind of like when I mix them together. I'm here for the little sparkle it gives me. It's like a little sun-kissed look. So going back. Yeah, so there it is. Quickly brush this off. Okay. All right, so I'm not sure if anything got cut off, but if it did, here it is, the final look. This is with the setting powder on top of the concealer. Again, this half is just a tinted moisturizer by itself. This half is with a setting, a loose powder underneath it. So they kind of look the same, but again, I feel like this side I can still see my skin coming through, which is what I like. This side looks very makeup-y, which I guess was the point. But so I'm just gonna quickly put on some lashes because I'm going somewhere, and I'm going to do the eye look really quickly, come back, and then you're going to see the final look and the final thoughts on the products. So stay tuned. All right, so here it is. Everything's done. Yeah. But basically, again, this is a side with more foundation. I mean, more products. So like the loose powder. I feel like I did a little bit more of the setting powder under the eye and stuff like that. This one is a lot more natural and looking, and like none of like the extraness of the loose powder. So you can see like it's still a little bit dark around the mouth. I didn't do any concealer and anything like that. It looks a little bit more natural on this side. This side looks a little bit more put together and done, but it's interesting to me that you can use it for both. If you want to use it as a sub for your foundation, you could. If you want to use it on its own, you also could. So I actually really like this product. I think it's really good for people with dry skin. Like, it doesn't feel drying at all. And like, this is very strange to me because usually the products I use, I'm like, I can see the cracks and like all it, like it's just, sorry, it's just my lips, but it's like it's like very drying. And as I said, I have to use spray all the time. I use the spray once when I use this, and then right at the end. I feel like it's a really hydrating product. So it's kind of reminds me of like the Fenty. It gives me the Fenty vibes. Is it a dupe? No. But it's a great alternative as a tinted moisturizer. So for me, this is something, if I'm going really simple, day to day, not to work, because I can't do work. Like, I just can't do anything to work. But days like I'm going out and I'm gonna go hang out with friends, but it's not one of those, you know, like you're not going to see a man, so it's like, you know, you get a little bit of tinted moisturizer. So that to me is what this product is for. I actually really like it. I've been wearing it now, I want to say, for like probably an hour and a half or two, and it feels really nice. It feels like your skin can breathe. It doesn't look like you're wearing 1 billion pounds of makeup. I really like it. Again, like the price, it's under $20. I believe it's like $12 or $14 USD. So like, I think I paid like $18 Canadian. And I think for the amount of product that you get and the way that it looks, look how nice it looks. It's really nice. So I really like this. The concealer, I don't love it. I don't hate it. Like, it's just, I will use it because it's here, but it's very bright. So for me, it's more of like, I'm going out and I'm trying to highlight. This is what I'm going to use. But this is, I don't feel it dry, like caking at all. So again, like these two from like a hydrating standpoint are absolutely amazing. I really believe like they do what they said they were coming to do, period. If you aren't shopping on Ulta, you can also get it on ColourPop's site. Don't get distracted by all the other things. That's what happened to me, but you know, I focused and then I switched over to Ulta and I just got it from the Ulta site. So it's the same price. The only difference is that ColourPop site has more colors. Ulta has like 16. I believe these guys have like 24 or 50 or like some ridiculous amount, like some ridiculous number. But I think it's great, especially for dark skins, because we don't have that many options. I've never been able to use a tinted moisturizer, so this is a really big deal for me. So I recommend going out to get it. I'm not a beauty expert. I'm not a beauty guru. This is not a beauty channel, but I thought I'd come on and I would let you guys know how it looks from an everyday Joe. So thanks for watching. If you liked what you see, go ahead and subscribe. Drop a comment below if you have any questions on the product, and I'll see you on another one.